dig up the dirtiest stories around the sport world in this week's Scandal City.
Welcome to the Sports Hangover. I'm Michael Benatar alongside Jeremy Garrison, and today we're getting into a little Scandal City. The first one is the Florida Gulf Coast University. They're the biggest that I know about them, and I didn't even fill out a bracket for the NBA championship, NCAA championship.
It's a good thing you didn't fill out a bracket. You don't even know what the thing's called. March Madness is heating up, and Florida Gulf Coast, also known, Mike, now as Dunk City. Have you heard about this?
I have heard about it. I've seen videos. I've seen them celebrating after winning. I know a lot about them, and I don't even care about basketball.
And you grew up just a few hours from Florida Gulf Coast, not far from Tampa. They're in Fort Myers. They're a 15 seed, and they are in the Sweet 16. They're going to play Florida. I think they can beat Florida at this point. Why not?
I agree with you, Jeremy. I've not watched one single game. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna root for them. If I might gamble tonight or whenever the next game is. Obviously, I don't watch, but I will put money on them. They seem like they're on a roll. They're energized. They're a team that no one thought could make it this far, and now they're in it.
Funny story about their head coach. He's a 41-year-old guy, really average looking, nothing special about him. He's married to a 32-year-old former supermodel. They met 10 years ago, apparently in Boston when he was a coach for Florida State, and she wanted off the supermodel life and wanted to join the basketball parade. I don't get it, but she's smoking hot, and he's nothing special. He doesn't make that much money. He makes $150,000 a year. I mean, me and you are going to do that pretty soon.
Eventually we're going to be making that, but does this mean... All right, say he loses the next game. Does he get a better job after this?
Oh, yeah. He's already done so much. I mean, Florida Gulf Coast has no business being in the tournament, let alone winning 2 games, beating Georgetown in the first round. That was crazy. Georgetown, Mike, was my team to win the championship, and Florida Gulf Coast beat them.
How's your bracket looking?
It's awful, I got to tell you.
Who are the final?
I had Georgetown and New Mexico in my championship game.
Final
New Mexico lost on Thursday. Georgetown lost on Friday. So after round 1, I had no teams left in my championship. I shouldn't have even filled out a bracket. I should have been like you.
I know. It's a lot better. No stress. Next story. Vince McMahon.
No stress.
Yeah, no stress. It stresses me out when I have to do that. Vince McMahon is trying to fight UFC president Dana White. And he offered this thing. He said they can either fight in WrestleMania, which, by the way, Jeremy, got kind of drunk the other night with Tony and watched wrestling on TV. I think we're going to order this year's WrestleMania.
Oh, no, it's like $60, isn't it?
Tony said he's 100% down to put money in to watch it. So we're going to be really white trash and watch it. We've really been getting into it lately, and he offered Dana White either to fight at WrestleMania or a real octagon fight. And Dana White laughed it off and said he's too old, and he'd basically destroy him. But to tell you the truth, I think Vince McMahon could take him in a real fight.
Well, how old is he? What's the tail of the tape here? He's got to be 15, 20 years old.
The tail of the tape, Jeremy. He is 67 years old, Vince McMahon, and I think Dana White's like 42 or 50-something. He's a lot younger.
25 years. That's one of me. I'm 25 years.
But he has fought before. I've seen Vince McMahon get in the ring and fight like Hulk Hogan or Undertaker.
Kidding me. That age group that age difference is way too much. Dana White will kill him. Plus, the UFC is so much more real and authentic than wrestling, and he's got the real moves. Wrestlers don't have real moves.
Jeremy, I understand that, but when wrestling is they really go out there and like get chairs thrown on them, get sledgehammer, hammers hit onto their knees. These things really happen. I mean, at WrestleMania this year, there's going to be a no-holds-bar. Remember Triple H? He's fighting in a no-holds-bar fight.
Oh, my God, Mike.
I'm actually really excited about it.
Stop the madness. Dana White would destroy McMahon because UFC is a lot tougher and the age difference. It's not even close.
All right, Jeremy, if it happens, we got to put money on it. I have my money on Vince McMahon.
We'll bet on anything, won't we?
We really will. Tim Tebow has an open invitation to the Arena League if he wants to. Obviously, not doing so well in the NFL right now. A backup to a backup, and hasn't even played as a backup with the Jets. So is this the best choice for him?
It's not the best choice for him. I hope some NFL team gives him a chance, though. He's still on the Jets roster. I don't know why they haven't done something with him. It's kind of an injustice to him at this point, isn't it, that they haven't traded him?
Yeah, but if it's like losing money if you can't get anything in return. So why not hold him until his contract's up?
Someone would give up something. I don't believe that no one will give up anything for him. If he ends up in the Arena League, it's not good for him, but it's good for me because it would be with the Orlando Predators, Mike, and I have access to free tickets to the Predators. I hope that wouldn't change if Tebow joins the team. You know,
I mean, I'm sure the tickets might go up in price if Tebow joins because obviously people from Gainesville and Jacksonville will flock to these games.
Oh my gosh, that place will be more full than it has been for any Magic game all year for a Tim Tebow Orlando Predators game. No question about it.
And then, Jeremy, you know how I'm a big fan of the USFL hopefully coming back. I got word from an unknown source that there is soon will be launching a spring football league. This person I know is making a video for them very soon. A promotional video.
Wow, very vague, very vague.
This video will be coming out sometime in April, and we will be able to see the new spring league.
You're saying USFL is coming up with the spring league? They're running the league?
I don't think it's USFL. It's some other organization. I think there's a lot of I don't know really what's going on. He can't even tell me much either. I really try to pick his brain a lot. And he's very vague with me. So I'm even more vague with you telling you about this. But I'm excited.
Well, it's spring right now. Is it going to come out this year? Maybe next year?
I think they're launching it. They're going to launch it and announce it. And then for next year, there will be games. I don't think this year they'll actually be.
I'm digging for info here. So maybe that's the spot for Tebow. Maybe that's better than Arena League.
I mean, I'm sure they're going to look for a face for the league. So that could be the spot for it.
Are they a Christian league?
I do not know that. I don't have the information. All right. If we don't get molested, arrested, or abused, we will be back sometime this week.